G'day, it's Jamie, and welcome to Tantanoola Tigers. Today, I'm reading an excerpt from an old newspaper report about a Queensland Tiger shooting in 1871. So we'll get into it. This was published in Melbourne's Leader on Saturday, the 26th of April, 1890, titled The Naturalist, the Dog-Headed Possum. We have said that the Thylacine was probably confined to Tasmania. The reason that we were not more affirmative was that we remembered that on 2 occasions the Zoological Society of London has received information that tends to make us believe in the existence in Australia of a carnivorous marsupial, more or less analogous, if not identical, with the Thylacine. In a letter addressed to Mr. Slater, Mr. B.G. Sheridan of Cardwell, Queensland states, in fact, that his son, a boy of 13, who is accustomed to run in the woods like an old hunter, was out one day accompanied by a small terrier, when he saw the latter obtain a scent and follow it up with eagerness. Curious to know what game he had to do with, the boy ran after his dog and found himself face to face with an animal of the size of a dingo dog, with a round head like that of a cat, with a long tail, and with a body striped with yellow and black, and which was crouching in the high grass about a mile from the coast. The dog and the savage beast soon grappled, and the boy, in order to aid his companion, tried to kill the enemy with a pistol shot, but having merely succeeded in wounding and rendering it more furious, he judged it prudent to beat a retreat. An animal of the same species was also perceived by a police officer of the same district, and traces of it have been observed on several occasions. Thus, in 1872, a Mr. Hull, having been called by his inspection service to the north of Cardwell, was taking a little rest in his tent, when, in the stillness of the night, he heard the barking of an unknown animal. He at once started out with his companions, armed with guns, but could not see the beast. In return, he discovered the imprint of its feet upon the ground, and made a faithful tracing of the same, which he sent to England through a Mr. Scott. Now this imprint seems to confirm well to the track of a carnivorous animal of the size of a thylacine. The end. Well, this is pretty interesting. This is the first official newspaper report of a Queensland tiger, which the Aborigines call a Yarri. The boy that came face to face with it, and he was the Mr. Sheridan, his father, was the actual police magistrate at the time. He said it was the size of a dingo dog, with a round head like that of a cat, with a long tail, and with a body striped with yellow and black. They also, and like it shot up a tree, I think this one or another one did that they've talked about. These Queensland tigers, it's interesting what they are. They're comparing them to thylacines in this article because of the stripes, but the heads that they describe is always different, and a lot of them go up trees. It's interesting to know whether they are thylacines, a different species obviously than the Tasmanian tiger, or are they a type of Thylacoleo. It's really interesting to whatever it is. Okay, that's it from me. I'll get back to you all next time. Bye.